Alright guys, welcome to a new video. This is a little bit different from our normal stuff, but this is our Detroit 6V92. It's a silver series. It's got 285 horsepower and like 850 torque. So it's a pretty good motor, but we don't really have a use for it. We've had this for 10 years, just sitting at our house. So we're gonna get rid of it today, and I'll tell you why and what we're getting rid of it with. Anyways, this has a 15.5-inch flywheel, which is a class 1 bell housing. And the original purpose and intent of us getting this engine was to put it in our Bearcat 1 and AC 440. But this has a class 1 bell housing, and those have a class 2, which is 14-inch. And trying to put this into the transmission would be insanely hard to do, and it's pretty much pointless. So we never ended up swapping with it because 32.8 and the Bearcat 1 was fine. When we got the AC 440, the guy said it was locked up, but the engine ran good, so we didn't need to swap this either. So the engine just sat. So basically we have no use for it, and converting it into the Series 1 Bearcats was too much work. And this engine's too big for them anyway, and it's too small for the Series 3s, so there's no point in even having it. So we're gonna get rid of this motor today, and an old gentleman contacted us and he said instead of selling it to someone else, he'll trade us his 8.3 for it. He has a Cummins 8.3 that's 260 horsepower, and we've been searching for an 8.3 for a year now, so to us it's not a bad deal. The 8.3 came out of a bus, and he used to have a 4V53, and he was trying to convert his 8.3 to go in it, but it didn't end up working. So he was pretty excited and happy to see the 6V92, and he wants to put it in the bus. So we're gonna trade him this engine for that. And I know that this has more horsepower and torque probably, but I'd rather have an 8.3, a straight 6. And the 8.3 has got a much better chance of fitting in our Bearcat 1 or AC 440s because it's just tall enough and long enough to where it just fits right in. It's not too long or too big. We have a buddy that has a Wildcat, and he put a L10 in it, and he ended up stretching the frame, and the engine's flywheel and bell housing was too big, and it rests on his front axle. So an 8.3 is smaller than that, but bigger than a Cummins 5.9. So we're gonna go hit the road and get up there and trade this motor out. Let's get to it. Lugging up the hill, downshift. We're at 3,000. This is a steep hill. Here's the 8.3 right here. Sitting right next to the 5.9, but that's the 8.3. 260 horse. Look at the size difference between this and a 5.9. It's thicker and it's taller just slightly. That one's on a pallet, so, but. Already, it's got to tie it down. This one's got the P pump on it. Me likey. All tied down and ready to go. That ain't going nowhere. All right, time to drive home. Well, everyone, we got the engine home and we have it set up here on the ground and all covered. So here's where it's gonna sit until until the ground dries up and we can find a better place for it. But yeah, made the trade and got a better motor, in my opinion. Detroits are cool, but this is just much better, in my opinion. I like straight sixes. Basically, in my opinion, this is a better engine. Sure, you guys are gonna complain that, you know, it's not legendary like a two-stroke Detroit. And it doesn't have 285 horsepower like the Detroit, but I feel like this is just gonna pull better. Anyways, yeah, made the trade. Here's the engine. This is just gonna work better because, like I said before, the Detroit had a class 1 bell housing, which is 15.5 inch, right? That's the flywheel. But the transmission on the Bearcat 1 and AC440s is a 14 inch. So this engine is a class 2. This thing has a 14 inch flywheel, so it's literally just gonna bolt right up. So it works for that tractor, and it's not super long. It's longer than that Detroit 6V92 by, I can't remember what, like 3, 4, 5 inches. I don't know, just a couple, maybe 2. So this will still fit in the Steigers, the Bearcat 1, the AC440. This will fit right in there. Don't need to stretch the frame, don't need to do anything strange. It will be just fine. And yeah, it's just better. It'll fit right in this one. And you can put the if you look at the front, I can show you now, but the front here, you can probably put that pump in it. There's a pump that runs off the front of the tractor, so for the hydraulics. So yeah, this is a good deal. This motor is going to work better for us. And don't worry, I know you guys are hardcore Detroit guys out there, and you guys are gonna be like, you guys should have kept it. Don't worry, I got a buddy that has a 6V92, just like the one that we just traded, and we'll buy that one and we'll get that here, and maybe that'll be a future video. So we'll still have a Detroit 6V92. Maybe we'll sell it, maybe we won't, I don't know. But this tractor is a backup motor. It'll be perfect. And yeah, everything seemed to work out just fine. Well, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you next time. Peace out, guys.